Hi, welcome to this overview and quick start guide on the Solinst Model 122 interface meter. In this video, we'll cover the basic functionality, safe operation, decontamination, and some common troubleshooting steps. When hiring the Solinst interface meter from AirMet Scientific, the kit will come with the main unit, 2 spare 9-volt batteries, a cleaning brush and decontamination solution, and the function test certificate. The interface meter probe combines 2 detection methods, an infrared refraction circuit which detects when the probe enters a liquid, and a conductivity circuit which distinguishes between water and product. Product detection of LNAPL and DNAPL will show a steady light and tone, whereas water, which is conductive, will have an intermittent light and tone. First, attach the grinder cable to a ground. Then power on and listen for the 5 beeps. Next, you can slowly lower your probe into the well. For demonstration purposes, we have an oil and water mixture to simulate the conditions in a well or service station. To record your LNAPL product interface, put the probe into the well until you hear a steady tone. To record your water interface, lower your probe into the well until you hear an intermittent tone. Subtract this using your laser mark tape to calculate the product thickness. Continue lowering the probe into the bottom of the well to detect the presence of DNAPL product. Record your data and clean your probe afterwards using the provided decontamination solution and brush. Finally, let's review some troubleshooting tips for the Solinst 122 to help you identify and fix any issues you may have during use. Solid tone after startup. This occurs when there may be contamination on the probe or when the battery voltage may be too low. To resolve this, clean the probe with the supplied brush and decontaminant solution and replace the battery using the spare 9-volt batteries. No water detection. This can occur when the water is too pure or the probe is dirty. Test in tap water instead of deionized water and use the supplied brush and decontaminant solution to clear away any debris or dirt from the probe. False readings. False readings can occur when there is product residue on the probe tip or when an emulsion starts to form on the product. Clean the probe carefully and wait for the emulsion to settle out of solution. No power or beep. If the meter won't turn on or doesn't beep, check that the battery is installed correctly and replace if needed. By following its correct operation, decontamination, and troubleshooting, you'll ensure safe, accurate, and reliable performance in the field. If you have any questions or need any further assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to your local AirMet Scientific office on 1-800-000-744.